Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. We are back with more of the Banjo of the Kazooies. Or our main Banjo Tooie. I don't know why I thought Kazooie was the game we were playing. That was a long-ass time ago. We're going to the Wasteland.
Yeah. I think I was pretty much satisfied with completing all 120 shrines.
Alright, so now we're going to clear more of Terry Dakper Land, in which we got all the notes, most of the Jinjos, most of Jam Jar, all of the all of the empty honeycombs, and all but one of Tito's pages. So how did we feel about this particular locale? I hope you like prehistoric levels, because we're going to be stuck here for a while. Climb! Climb, Banjo! Climb! Well, there's nothing I can really do here, so... Incredible! Yeah, it could always be worse, guys. Alright. Hold on a sec. There we go.
Okay. Yep, there. Much better.
I was gonna say, like, wait.
Hmm.
I'm like, wait a second. And you guys
Something's
can see.
wrong. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, right. And don't worry about it. So out.
Other news. Not really a fan of what American.
Well, that's all thanks to a guy with the surname of Bowser. No surprise there. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Even if this didn't sour my opinion on it, I would have had to hold off anyway because guess what? These would sell like fucking hotcakes. Despite what one of our less than esteemed members in this server would try to have you believe. Because spoilers, even if you try to tell them not to do the thing, they're gonna do the thing anyway, even to spite you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hell. One thing I actually look forward to. Yeah, one thing
I was thinking of looking into getting that multi-language version of the Switch too. I'm a sucker for region-free stuff.
Yeah, region free is better. Region locking is dumb.
That was the one thing I hated about. Nintendo when it came to the 3DS and even the Wii U and GameCube eras.
So one thing I actually really. So one thing I am actually looking forward to with the Switch 2 is the fact that I can actually stream Bravely Default without needing to worry about how online and connections from a dead service as being something that I need to utilize. Is because, as you know, the connection, a wireless connection for the 3DS is what's necessary to do some of the interactions in or to get some neat things going in the original release of Bravely Default, but since that thing is shut down, you can't do that anymore. I had to find that out the hard way when I wanted to replay Bravely Default to try to salvage stuff from my initial playthrough. I mean, hell, that game already has some localization issue. It was on its own with the fact that some of the characters ended up getting aged up for whatever reason. Like, some of them were aged up, others weren't. Riddle me that, Batman.
That is probably something I will be looking into with Persona 5 Royal, since I have it on PC. I look forward to getting a translation mod to actually fix it to the original currently at least.
Hey, at least, well, that's gonna be hard to do considering the fact that there are some parts that require Royal script, and especially the bonus content. Hey, Alex. Sorry, we were kind of we were waiting for you, but then I'm like, you know what? It's gonna take it might be a while, so I might as well start. I am as you know, I'm currently playing the Banjo of the Tooies. So you were opting to play the Last of Us. I mean, pretty much, yeah. So we were talking briefly about one of the BS things that was going on in on Nintendo's thing for the Switch. They was pointing out like, yeah, a guy named Bowser are running this whole show. No fucking surprise there. And I was saying like even if this wasn't going on, I would have had to hold off on getting a Switch 2 anyway, because these things are gonna, as I said, these things are gonna sell like fucking hotcakes.
One of the things
You can boycott this thing. You can boycott this thing.
My fucking capture card right now. I don't know why. For some reason, the pass-through is working. It's just not picking up.
And you can boycott this stuff all you want. It's going to be a huge success regardless.
Well, one of the things that kind of bothers me about all of this is, you know, we're talking about Bowser. Bowser's TDS causes,
Yeah.
problems with the Switch and whatnot. Okay, knock it down to 720p, still no picture. Knock it down to 1080p, still no picture. The pass-through is working fine, but we still don't have any fucking picture.
Someone's screeching at us up there. Are we sure it's not a Karen? You know, you said, just as you said that, Alex, I fell off. What timing? We don't plan half this shit, guys. It just happens.
Better.
So, okay. Hey, so Alt-Zero was showing me the bit from Doug Walker's review of Demolition Man where it sounds like he's saying penis instead of Phoenix. Phoenix being Wesley Snipes' character in Demolition Man.
Yeah, familiar. I love Demolition Man.
I swear that movie is aging a little too well.
Yeah, it and Idiocracy have done very well in terms of
Predicting the future.
yeah, predicting the Switch. I just want to go back to the game. I was in the settings menu. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last OK Naughty Dog game. Spores in that loading screen. You guys really wanted that to be a thing. And then you threw it away for the TV show, which is kind of funny. I haven't watched the new episode of The Last of Us. I haven't had time.
That means I'm gonna be a dad.
I've heard about that. That's fucking retarded.
It is.
The bad guy's still chasing me, or did Naughty Dog forget to load them? Ellie? Honey? Thank you.
Okay, so Joel
Miller, you got nothing on Solid Snake. Solid Snake would have found a fucking silencer by now.
Well, here's the thing. Well, let's also not forget the fact that Joel is working with very minimalistic tools here, and
I have 3 goons. No, I don't have enough alcohol.
Thank God for ledge grab. Who is talking?
Ellie, you pick up that brick and hurl it towards one of their heads as hard as you can. It doesn't matter if you miss. I just want them to be distracted.
You know, Alex, I have to imagine at some point when they're hurling bricks at people, suddenly he's like, I think I just hit a living person. What do you mean? There's a hobo right there. Or that I just sniped. And Joel's like, well, that's not good. Well, that's not good. By the way, welcome.
Listen here, baby girl. Winos aren't people.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to the Stomping Plains.
Yeah, Naughty Dog NPCs return to their roots of being as dumb as fucking bricks. Because I just executed a man with a shotgun blast to the hip, and he does not appear. His compatriots appear to. That pop-in is embarrassing.
Here we go.
What are you
So we're gonna have to wait a while to get this Jinjo out.
Come on.
For now, we can collect this Jiggy, but the Jinjo's gonna have to wait.
Oh, god damn it. No, that was entirely my fault. I hit the wrong button. You seriously quick-saved me here. Even if I was running this from fucking save states, I wouldn't have quick-saved there. Are you? Bruh.
Yep, definitely
Come
gonna
on.
have to wait
No!
in a while. So let's go back.
I take issue with the idea of not being able to use a shotgun as a melee weapon.
I take issue with not being able to use guns as melee weapons.
Boom shakalaka. You were carrying 6 shotgun shells. And yet you... Okay, I take it back. Maybe they're fucking psychics. How did that guy see me through a wall? I mean, I know he saw me, but...
How did he see you?
Yeah. I suppose we enter the quantum verse where this guy was somehow carrying a oh fuck you.
All right,
This guy
let's
was
go.
somehow carrying 6 shotgun shells in one universe and no shotgun shells in the next. Yeah, I haven't watched the new episode of The Last of Us Season 2, like I said, but,
Alex,
I will say...
did you see the new Avengers?
I didn't get a chance to see it before I found out the real title.
Yeah, this is gonna bomb.
I have the thing queued up. Like, I've got the film downloaded. I just... stealth kill with a shotgun. Ow. Yeah, no, the asterisk for Thunderbolts actually meant New Avengers. And you know, they might as well have just called them the fucking Next Avengers, because they have... This team has about as much in common with the New Avengers team as fucking... as it does with the Next Avengers team. No Spider-Man, no Wolverine. No Hawkeye. Neither Hawkeye.
Yeah, I heard about what happened.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner was apparently offered Season 2 of of Hawkeye and turned it down because, well, they offered him half as much money to come back for season 2. Now that's just fucking embarrassing. Like, you're Disney, he's an OG Avenger and the star of your stupid show.
Quote unquote star.
Quote unquote star of your show. His exact words were, or do you think because I got one over that I'm half the Jeremy and you can pay me half the money? Frankly, it's...
Guys, I'm getting attacked by mucus. Oh. Gotcha.
Can I be killed while I'm doing this? Colonel Mackenzie, Atlanta QZ. Sir, more than 14 months in this little revolution has turned into a bloodbath and caused too many men, and frankly, we're about to lose the entire zone. If we stay any longer, we will all get lynched. Waiting your orders, Captain Matt. Oh, I can get killed in that mode. That's cool. I was, for some reason, I was thinking that they'd be too much of a bunch of pussies to do that. But hey, Naughty Dog actually showed some balls for once.
If we defeated Terry.
Terry is definitely dead this time, guys.
She's not.
Okay, now where are you? And where do these guys keep spawning from?
We haven't got your rights.
Excuse me, I would have sworn I've killed all of these motherfuckers already. Alright, motherfucker, come out wherever you are. I got double out buckshot with your name on it.
Did anyone see that one bit in Wendy's where this woman was just messing things up? Like,
where who was doing what now?
there's a clip on Twitter where a woman was just messing things up and just being an overall Karen. And one of the workers was just like, seriously?
Yeah, she just had this completely dead-eyed look of fuck again.
It's like
They asked real money for this. They asked real money for this fucking game. And I'm glad I'm not playing the PS5 version. I think I paid like $10 for this. They asked like $40 for this at retail, I think. That might have been even more than that. Texture errors fucking abound. Okay, I'm just coming through here bold as brass because...
You know, the funny thing is that you bring up...
this is where you guys went. This is where you were having your...
You know, Alex, you bring up the...
You are stupid, my friend.
You bring up the texture errors in The Last of Us, and yet there were even worse... There were even worse texture errors in the PS3 version.
Oh, there were. Well, I'm glad that they maybe have... You know, the goon banter in this has nothing on the goon banter from Resident Evil 4. They're really trying, and they're not succeeding. Partially, it might just be because the goon banter sounds better in Spanish.
Yeah, that probably might be it.
It sounds more aggressive. It's probably because the way they were doing it, they had them deliver it like really aggressively, and for these guys, it's like it's kind of like like there's two. How do you guys live here? How do you motherfuckers live here? This is the kind of shit that I could expect from like the early apocalypse, right? Where there's just stuff. There's things. It's got things on the walls and the floor, you know, because there was a bunch of chaos. It's been 20 years, or 15 years, or however long it's been. It's been a while, right? And these guys, this is their fucking base of operations, or whatever it is. How have you not picked up any of the shit that's on the floor around here?
By the way, you guys might remember this cave here, or from earlier in the game. This was Unga Bunga's cave that we had to infiltrate from Mayhem Temple. So now we're back in this area.
Find me some fucking screws. Even if you don't have like a screwdriver or a knife or fuck a hammer, you know, or like do something.
Do something.
Anything?
Like find me lost areas, man. Areas of Pittsburgh QZ lost by the military. No survival. Ellie, honey.
So
What do
apparently,
you think is coming?
so Alex, apparently Sentry has a similar issue going on with his
Fucking with Julie Louis-Dreyfus as Homelander did with
no.
Wild Dommy Mommy.
No, Sentry has like a triple split personality.
Huh.
Basically like Moon Knight.
So I guess that Moon Knight was their attempt to test that, as it were. Another 3 soldiers dead. What's going to take give up? Well, you know, considering how the U.S. military tends to handle these things, it's probably going to end in some kind of massive war.
So now I've learned. So yeah,
I would have at least taken down the fucking obsolete sign. Okay.
so yeah, in the Thunderbolts, apparently Sentry has 3 split personalities. We have
Bob,
the
Sentry, and the
Void.
Yeah.
Yes. Was that ever really a thing in the comics, or is that just a really stupid thing in the comics?
I'm really struggling to remember the
I've been trying to
because all I
Is that-
remember about the Sentry is that he was essentially just Marvel's Superman.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've said to a lot of other people about this guy, and I'm like, so was he always like split personality, a Superman, or no? Oh, and I always viewed Sentry, and apparently Sentry is supposed to be like a guy that if he were to do some bad shit, you send Hulk or Thor after.
Well, I mean, I get that. That makes sense. I did see.
But no, we're sending out Marvel's Task Force X to do this.
To Captain So yeah, well that was one of the things that kind of bugged me about it, because it was like, we're the you, my friend, are too stupid to live. No, it wasn't.
Which friend is too stupid to live now?
Oh, this guy, this fucking Cole McGrath over here.
You know, weirdly enough,
Ellie, where are you? You sound like you're locked in a closet, and I'm not making that joke because they made her gay later. She literally sounds like she's in a completely different room. It was like...
why are are you making Alex Jones references?
Oh no, I'm not.
You sound like you were.
No, I wasn't. That was military has fallen. Central Light, go light cold refreshment. Even in the post-apocalypse, we can't escape ads for shitty beer.
So now we are a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex.
If ever anything has made me never want to taste beer, it was the time I spent a summer cleaning up the beer cans at a local pool.
What made me never want to touch alcohol again was one time when me and my family were down at Cozumel for like a vacation.
How are you? We're trying to have a nice moment here, and I can't fucking see you.
Anyway, as I was saying, so we were on vacation and at Cozumel a while ago. Oh, and unfortunately, someone ended up accidentally placing some alcohol in my Pepsi, and it tasted awful.
That was probably rum. I tend to mix rum.
Yeah, and
you're supposed to be following me.
Yeah, and after
very good. The only alcohol we had in the house after Akira Toriyama died was a bottle of rum.
Yeah, and that
a shot of that, and I was like, wow, that did not help. That was very poor.
Yeah. And needless to say, I was like, yeah, I'm staying sober forever.
And I wouldn't blame you. The only alcohol I ever had was grubber, which tasted horrible, and champagne, which was okay and tasted like liquor apple juice.
Champagne is one of those things. So, grape juice is already acidic, right? And then you add the carbonated, carbonation and the fermentation on top of that, and it makes it taste even more acidic. And I'm not speaking from experience here. This is just something I know from chemistry. Because, grape juice is acidic. Struggling to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go next. Grapes and grape juice are acidic, right? And carbonated stuff. The reason why carbonated milk tastes sour, fun fact, is because the carbonation makes it acidic, therefore it tastes like slightly off milk. Yeah, and before you ask me about where does carbonated milk come from, Japan. It always comes from Japan. You can buy carbonated milk in a can, just like you can buy carbonated coffee in a can. You can buy carbonated coffee in a can in America.
So one thing I gotta ask Alex is regarding one related bit of news for political bullshit that we got Trump on those tariffs, but like foreign films. So what's going on with that?
Oh yeah, I think so. Here's the thing: tariffs are only technically on goods. So you can put taxes on goods, right?
Right.
But media isn't really a good. It's not a thing. Because typically they tend, DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever, tend to be manufactured in Mexico, and then those get sent to America and sold in stores, right? And that would, that thereby makes them, the disc is manufactured in Mexico, it's packaged in America, and then sold in America. So it's technically a product of America, but it's the film was made wherever and then pressed to disc. I don't have any idea how this could possibly be enforceable. I don't have any idea how this could possibly be implemented, because And if it is, if it can be implemented, it'd probably just lead to a lot of foreign productions doing what international features do when they're trying to distribute in China and getting local American studios to co-produce the actual film or television program so that they can get easier distribution. It's how the ocean blue water dubs of Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT were created. Because, you know, if you recorded those in Canada, it's easier. Because they were a product of Canada, it then became far easier to get TV distribution in Canada because it counted as a local programming then. Rather than having it being produced in Texas, therefore it counts as silence intolerance equals death. These people write S's the way I do.
So...
Just like a vertical lightning bolt. I think this is just gonna wind up being a lot
So this Jiggy is the reason why...
It's not gonna wind up being...
So this Jiggy is the reason why I ended up going to,
If Chris Redfield were here, he could suplex those filing cabinets off this staircase. Past the point of
Thank you, Steam notification
Always
for
trust-
reminding me that Soul Calibur 6 is on sale.
Always trust random medication you find at the dumpster, kids. That's definitely not going to give you AIDS. I found a vial of what I think was methadone outside, like on the ground outside the dumpster at work. But then again, I've also found, like, recently I found a, probably mentioned this already, some Beanie Babies, McDonald's plushies. Like, one of them is a Beanie Baby hamburglar in a box underneath a copy of Black Size Queens Volume 3. They hid their Beanie Babies underneath pork.
Sounds like they didn't want people to find out.
It was like, it's too embarrassing for me to have these Beanie Babies. Better put some porn on top of it just to be safe. That way they know I'm definitely not gay. It's like, how could I possibly be effeminate? I put pornography on top of these. Where's the plank? Where is the plank? Ellie, put the knife away. You're making me nervous. Not that you're going to stab me, that you're going to drop it.
you know, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Either his mom in a sweater already.
Mom spaghetti. Oh yeah. Oh dear, there's a fucking thing here. Oh, you're just figuring this out now, Joel. You absolute brain trust of a human being.
Should have known by now, Joel.
This is why Tommy was in the Special Forces and you weren't. You were in the extra Special Forces.
So special, all that.
She only recognizes that I'm close enough for her to jump on when I've got it squared up
Meanwhile,
to the edge.
Joel Ozzy exclaims to himself.
No! Yugi! Come back!
Now imagine Yugi approaching. Now imagine
Ellie
Yugi.
screaming that as Joel gets hit by a fucking golf club.
And Joel be like, "Baby girl, why?"
Oh,
Joel.
talk with Dan Green was so
Joel.
sweet.
Why didn't you dodge?
Yeah, I find it hilarious how Team 4 Star ended up calling. I find it funny how Team 4 started up calling the fact that that Piccolo, that Gohan not saying to Piccolo, "Why didn't you dodge?" is their biggest missed opportunity. And
I
that
don't
Kaya,
think I appreciate them not doing that in the original version because I think it would have ruined the moment. Doing it in the Kai version is probably the best way they could have
implemented it.
I think, do I need to take her
This,
over here?
this ruffles my jammies.
Okay.
Take Piccolo and leave. Okay, and what the hell is he? I am a super sandwich.
Ellie? Ellie? Ellie, what the hell are you doing? Is she... more specifically, what the hell were you...
What are you grabbing?
That plank is hovering. You know, I know this is like tetanus personified here, but how exactly, Joel? All you gotta do is do a pull-up.
One.
I know you're getting to be an old. I know you're getting to be an old man, Joel, but come on, you're still in good shape. One.
I'm in good shape. Not now, Grandpa! You're a failure!
Need. Shit.
Yes,
Having flash.
Stupid kids in the Amanda Shard.
Kevin?
What?
I'm having flashbacks to the Spencer mansion. I can only open this door with a lockpick. I can't kick it down!
Alex?
Not like I was a fucking carpenter or nothing.
Alex, let me tell you something. And here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, were to take it with you.
Kevin, we've already been over this. Joel is too stupid to know what a lockpick is.
I swear, we are...
Something, Joe, from last of us. Raph does not appreciate you at all.
Why is Raph from... why is Raph from Ben 10 here?
Would I have just been completely screwed if I didn't have the ability... if I didn't have what I needed to unlock that door? My son, my little boy, I buried him today. What did he do? Join a protest? And now they're labeling him a traitor. Fine, I'll show them what a traitor does. I've joined them. The rebels, the rioters. They gave me... seems like they should have... been three things there. They gave me a gun, some bullets, and a mission. I won't survive this, but neither will they. How many other fathers and mothers like me are there out there? It's only a matter of time before the city falls. Let's go knock out the first brick, Ava. Okay.
Evangelion?
Well, yeah, that kind of thinking, no, thank you. Somebody is speaking sense, Joel.
Somebody, anybody, everybody scream.
Absolutely, we absolutely, definitely need to... Yes, I have enough for a Molotov. It was super fucking useful earlier. Explosive.
Tell me what's making you move like that. SIMP squirrels my pants. I presume you guys have not seen that bit from Phineas and Ferb.
I have. That,
It's been so long.
I was having...
I need to watch more of that show.
I was having some flashbacks there, where it was like I wasn't expecting to... Why did you...
Were you not expecting...
That wasn't the way forward. Why did you let
My
me in?
favorite bit from Phineas and Ferb, or Ferb was like, second time that he has that he just moonwalks.
You know, I find it... You know, the funny thing is that Doofenshmirtz is actually voiced by the show's creator.
Yeah, Paul Meyer. He even made a comment about how his character in Destro is looks like literally Doofenshmirtz.
Oh.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
I really hope that they is the new series out yet, or is that just
As far as I know, no.
okay? They better not fuck that up.
They're gonna fuck it up.
They don't.
They will.
Fuck that up. Hey Joel. Hey Joel. I know you're.
Especially
you're a
given-
some bitch.
Especially
If you
given
could,
how
climb
much,
up-
especially given how insane in the membrane Vincent Martella is.
Yeah, Phineas's voice actor lost his mind on social media.
Ooh, Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Look, I know how fucking.
Ben, I know what we're gonna do today. Oh,
Climb up
please
on the
don't
truck to
go
get over to the
political on
bus.
Twitter again.
Fuck you. I was.
I'm gonna
trying
go
to come
political
up
on
with a-
Twitter again.
Oh dear, God help us all.
Hey,
Climb up on
hey,
the
where's
truck,
Perry?
get into-
Doobie doobie dooba.
Oh, you.
I was making a reference to that one time when this theme was going very slow.
Guys, the solutions I came up with were way better than the ones the game had.
Perry was in slow-mo mode.
Doobie doobie dooba.
And then
You need your help. You need to get out of stop. Screw that line up. You need to get out of slow motion. Doofenshmirtz is up to his old tricks again. We need you to go there and put a stop to it. ASAP.
Sir.
Not now, Carl!
I feel sorry for that intern.
my favorite was when they got the one action after. It's like, oh boy.
Hey, that's my intern! He's getting college credit for this, mate! I was able to sort that out. I'll carry a briefcase full of money. And yes, it's another reference to the Twisted Transistor music video by Korn. That video will always live rent-free in my head.
Oh, he's like,
Well, thank you for having
Oh,
a
that's
GPS
why.
pointing me to my
he used
escort.
to be he's much faster on TV. Thanks, whoever. Now get
Duct
me
tape,
out!
medicine,
Hey, did somebody call for a speed
a
supercuz?
random box full of blades,
No.
Wait a minute.
stash note. It goes
what's
down tonight. We're going to
stash
take the
mean?
eastern
Well, I was
checkpoint. I've
asking the
stashed
same
extra
thing.
supplies at Regal Apartments. It's marked with an X. I already found that.
What's a speedy hedgehog like you doing here?
Just doing something?
I gotta go fast. Sadly,
Gotta go
either-
faster and faster and faster.
No.
I see you're still enjoying your
Moving at the
lazy day.
speed of sound.
Nice try, quick
Yeah,
distance,
Mom.
go
It's the best lazy day ever.
Got himself a situation.
Uh,
New location with
excuse me for a moment.
explanation.
I'm dead. Congratulations, guys. You killed me. I hope you're happy.
There's just a bunch of mushrooms growing in the walls over here. Why is nobody? Why is
Oh no. Oh, gee, you think, Sonic?
why
Never
was
thought I'd be
Joel?
working with a hedgehog.
Why was Joel not wearing a gas mask? Why has nobody cleaned out those mushrooms? You'd think that. Actually, cordyceps are edible. Do you think that? Oh God.
There you are.
Hey
bro.
guys. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Cordyceps are edible.
Wait, they are?
Yeah. Do you think? Now I know how Ellie's mom actually got how Ellie actually became immune to the zombie bites. Her mom got bit when she was pregnant. But what do you think about this hypothesis? Ellie's mom
Okay.
was a hippie.
Did
and
some
ate
drugs.
a lot of magic mushrooms. And therefore,
And might have listened to Denny California. Denny California by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
California.
rest in peace. Simultaneous
Just release.
release. California, do your thing.
All you guys are making me think of whenever or I hear the
Is
phrase
Death
Cal.
Note live action film?
No, it's the wizard.
Oh,
No. Did you? So, fun fact. The first Death Note live action movie ends with Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Joel, Solid Snake would be very disappointed in you.
And with handsome movie actor Francois, he seems much faster on TV.
Damn it, Joel. You could have gotten on your belly and crawled through there. Now you're letting yourself become a slave to the game's mechanics.
wow, there's a lot of speedsters on TV. First Sonic, first Kid Flash, then Sonic the Hedgehog. What will they think of next?
And coming up next, we have
Ellie, get
we have
down from
Quicksilver from
You
the
don't actually need to be up there. There's nothing up here.
Wait a minute. Silver the Hedgehog's a time traveler.
I
But,
said Quicksilver.
oh, Quicksilver, my bad.
Ellie, come down.
This just in. Two speedsters from different shows have decided to team up. And it seems like that Sonic and Kid Flash are getting along very well. And yes, KF was a member of the Titans ever since the 60s.
God, Nathan Drake is fucking mogging all over you, Droll Miller. Droll Miller with his southern drawl. Oh, now he can sidle his way. He can sidle his way up a staircase.
Howdy, y'all.
It's just really, really awkward, and they shouldn't have put that thing there. Another note. To all staff, the combination for the security safe for the hotel guest valuables has changed. It's 22-10-56. Assuming I actually find that. I missed Nathan Drake. He would have just jumped right across. Now I want to see a zombie expansion for Uncharted. Not by modern day Naughty Dog, by like classic Uncharted 2 Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog. Why you didn't? I get the feeling.
Terrence, what color is the wind?
I don't know, Philip. What is it?
What are you guys quoting?
It's a South Park reference, you know, Terrence and Philip.
Oh, those two. Those two absolute weirdos.
What are you doing, Scott? I wish a cancer upon you. Cancer? That's right. I'm trying to give you cancer with my bag.
Oh, god damn it.
Wow, Scott thinks we're
Ellie, can you kill this? Thank you.
He thinks we're homophobic. We're not gay. We're not.
Oh, God. Even though it wasn't actually full start, Terrence and Philip not without my anus was bloody hilarious.
So
I remember hearing people's comments about people were so pissed. I'm like, wait, when are we gonna get the reveal who Eric's father is? And then only to get defeated by Terrence and Philip.
Oh, the episode wasn't even that bad. It was funny.
And I know why the reason why Matt and Trey created Terrence and Phil was basically against the criticism of how it's like South Park is nothing but fart jokes and like very terrible animation. It's like, no. This is the worst animation of fart jokes.
What? Joel!
Yeah,
Joel.
and here's the thing, at least those Canadians with their beady eyes and flapping heads are actually entertaining and funny.
Yeah. Oh.
I never get tired of doing this first guy.
What the
My
fuck,
favorite was
Joel?
Kyle was watching Terrence and Philip, and his mom's
Well,
like,
Joel got
"What
beat
are you
to death
watching?
about 15 years too early.
Take that, you stupid dick! What did he say? You're an asshole, Philip! What the what?
Yep. And they tried to cancel Terrence and Phillip.
Oh.
Oh, God. I still think South Park is one of the best adult cartoons ever made.
Oh, yeah. The fact that they're still going and still good is honestly quite impressive.
Yep.
Probably
Yeah.
because Matt and Trey are very funny people.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was thanks to me putting so many hours into Stick of Truth, it kind of made me appreciate South Park a little bit more.
Oh. Oh, you guys are here. Ow. Oh, hey, I'm learning things.
Are you now?
And how come so the newest season's gonna be happening around the time after I get back from convention at the Expo.
Oh, nice. Hope that'll go
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's one guy.
Then again, I've never been to a convention, and I'm not a big travel guy anyway.
I've been to a couple. They're all right. Usually not.
Yeah.
I actually got a bunch of I've got a bunch of free Star Wars novels and some James Bond movies at the last one that I was at. Yeah. Like the original box art for the James Bond films too. That was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like before they
Yeah,
started
I
doing
like
those
it.
lame Photoshop collages. Yeah, no, you're good. Go ahead.
So, as I was saying, if I was a travel guy, if I did go to conventions, I'd probably only meet, let's say, some of the voice actors that other people I still actually like. I'd avoid the ones I don't like the plague.
Yeah, I got to meet Tony Amendola at one of the cons I went to. Yeah, and I also got to meet, God, I can't remember which. It was one of the side guys, one of the other Viper pilots from the original Battlestar Galactica, one of the ones who wasn't Starbuck or Apollo. I can't remember what his name was. God damn it! But I got to meet him, and that was really cool.
I think I've told this story a couple times, but one of the ones I was very excited was getting to meet Ryo Horikawa, who very
Yep.
man.
You know, it's kind of a shame that it's kind of a shame that Ryo Horikawa didn't get to voice the anime Captain Falcon, from what I've been told.
Yeah, because I think the guy who did Captain Falcon was Hideyuki Tanaka. Funnily enough, I recognize him as two roles: Sakura
At the very-
Kishimoto's dad in Card Captor Sakura and Don Flamingo in One Piece.
I find it funny how one of the big voices that I recognize in that is Norio Wakamoto as what's his face?
Black Shadow, I think it was.
Yes.
Mhm.
And one of the things, and then he's like, "Watashi wa Shinenzu." I can speak English for some reason. Falcon Punch.
Yes.
What
you're
the
talking about
hell
that
just happened
environment.
here?
Falcon Punch! And of course, yeah, Black
The
Shadow
screen
going
just
crazy.
changed in brightness.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Falcon, you've come to die. I needn't waste my time looking for you now. Let's settle this at the Grand Prix, not here. The coward's way. The coward's way. You make it sound so nice.
And sadly,
By
the
way, Falcon, I have one of the best machines in the game. alongside some obese man and his fat shark.
It's over, Falcon. I have the high ground.
What's
You
even more
underestimate
amusing?
my power, Black Shadow. Oh, don't you try it.
What's even more amusing is the character Ryu Suzaku was pretty much based off of Ryu from Street Fighter, and they even get Toshiyuki Morikawa to voice him specifically.
Really, seriously, what the hell is going on?
Yu-Gi-Oh series as well.
Yes, he did.
Goddamn lighting.
Actually, yeah. I've heard of it in so many other titles, like Kojiro Katakura and Sengoku Basara.
You
Serving as
fucking
somebody's
suck at your job.
right eye.
Yeah, I've only seen a little bit of F-Zero Legend of Falcon, or Falcon Legend, and I will say Ryu, he's a good character.
Yeah.
Shame the dub never got out as far as the epicness of the finale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only at least 15 episodes in, but they probably produced 26 episodes of the dub because there were some foreign countries that
What?
dubbed the English dub. But man, there were a lot of edits in that dub. Oh, and I can tell you that they replaced a lot of the 2D models with CG models, and that was not a Japanese DVD edit at all, by the way.
That's odd.
Oh,
Odd that they
Kill
do
here.
something like that.
Yeah. And there were a lot of lip flap edits.
Maybe they thought that it would have made it stand out more or something. I don't know.
And you could definitely tell it's Jordan Proto's editing it because even in the recaps of the video dub, you can see the lip flaps moving faster every time with the voice acting.
yeah.
So I guess you could say he edited lip flaps before it became a thing in a group series.
Here's the thing. Team 4-Star didn't actually originate that. What the fuck? This is Sparta, etc., etc. Where the hell did you come from?
I'm pretty sure that edited lip flap thing, yeah, it probably didn't originate from Team.
Well, Ocean actually had it automated. Like they,
Interesting.
yeah, they had a piece of software that would.
Let me guess, word fit, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, because you look at some of the credits where Ocean did their dubs and it says using the word fit system.
Okay. Ellie.
Maybe that probably
Alright.
explains why some lines feel a little stilted at times when matching the flats.
I guess Joel's here is opening these doors. Thank you, game. I know I'm stupid, but I ain't that fucking retarded.
No, you're you're a professional retard.
Yeah. No, seriously though, there's only one place to go. Game.
In case you're wondering,
There we
Alt
go.
Zero, that was a joke from our death battle reactions.
Yeah, back when so that was we lost part of the audio for a section, so we went back and redubbed it, and it was like it didn't match up at all. Oh, but it was, you know, we just did it to be goofy, and so I just put dubbed by professional retards. Do not attempt.
Yeah, that.
Oh, god damn it. Wow, Joel should be fucking dead here. I almost wonder how some bitch with a golf club could manage to beat him that badly. Legitimately though, some of the shit that Joel has survived in this game makes me wonder how how he could even die.
I imagine that golf club must have scaled insanely high.
Did Mikey Simon borrow my golf clubs again?
King Kai isn't going to be happy that you bent his golf clubs, Abby.
Oh, there's the fatty I've been looking for.
Why is the frame rate dying?
Fine, you fat ass. I'll get you to your mom.
It has to happen at least once a session. The game has to kill my frame rate.
So, you know, I find it funny knowing that both Jinx from Teen Titans and Kuki Sanban are voiced by the same person. And she also happens to voice Gizmo in that same show.
Yep, and she also played 13 in season 4 of Young Justice.
They're Tracy,
I'd almost think that was his
AKA
it wasn't.
aka Jaime's canonical waifu.
Yep. Jaime, you're a lucky bastard.
When I think of 13, I think of the character from House MD.
House MD, aka the man. Sorry, my dad was asking something. Anyway, House MD, the man who is known for pissing off a bunch of people just because of an observation he made on a certain patient.
Yep, and played by Hugh Laurie, who you might remember as George in Blackadder.
Yes, back when he actually had a British accent. He has done American accents for so long that I've seen him in things recently, and he sounds like an American doing a bad British accent.
You like Christian Bale?
His original accent, huh?
Yeah, legit. He did House for so long. His British accent is just broken. I remember he talked about in an interview, he was always so self-conscious about, he's like, oh man, is this gonna sound right? Is this gonna, I could climb up there if I was Nathan Drake.
Why did they place jiggle physics there?
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh, Master,
Yeah, if you-
not again.
If you watch
this is not a good time to be messing around with stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have a little fun and look at those jiggly bits.
Yeah, if you watch Tomorrowland,
Hugh Laurie is also known for the voice of Dr. Cockroach in Monsters vs. Aliens. That's where I was introduced to him.
I first saw him in Stuart Little.
Was he the dad?
Yes.
How did I guess that?
Now, speaking of mice, the rats are fleeing the ship.
Oh god, a bunch of keep stars.
That's it. We're exterminating those gnome rats.
And my hair is going nuts again. Why exactly does my hair go nuts every time that there's an issue with the frame rate?
Oh, god damn it. Now, I just looked up where the damn sticky shoe, the claw climber shoes are, and I gotta get up to the big top.
Now's your chance to be a big top.
You mean a big shot?
I know what I said.
Wow, me with your English translation. Holy cow, you disrupted my plans again! That was Geese.
I'm going to need my shot.
Geese Howard, who is now voiced by Richard Epcar.
Which I talked to him about. I'm glad he got.
I need to find a key card.
Yeah, I'm glad he got to come back.
Wait, when did he voice Geese Howard before?
Tekken 7, because it's weird is that most, so like, Richard Epcar, he does most of the English dialogue, while all of his attack grunts and yells are done by Kong Kuwata.
That makes no sense!
It's so weird, because like...
Geese Howard is supposed to be an American weeb!
What's weird is that even when Kong Kuwata voiced him in CBS, he did some of the English lines like, "You cannot escape from death. Hadouken! Double Hadouken!"
Alright, now. Oh, and by the way, that's the only way you could sneak junk food out of Witchy World.
Weird how Tekken kind of went about their voiceovers, because like, I think they had characters being voiced by their actors' nationality or something.
Yeah, that was what was going on. And the thing is it would have been perfectly fine to have Geese Howard fully voiced by an English VA, because guess what? Geese Howard is American.
Yeah.
And he is...
What the fuck just happened?
He is literally the textbook definition of an American weeb.
Yeah.
Guys, I think the game crashed.
Oh dear. That's not good.
What the fuck?
Oh. God dang it.
Holy shit. Oh my god. It didn't just crash the game, it crashed the fucking PlayStation.
Oh,
What
dear.
the hell, man?
Uh-huh.
How the hell did you do that? Naughty Dog, what the fuck?
Well, this is not just bad game design. This is advanced bad game design.
This is what happened.
That is...
I would say this is what happened. This is, I guess, what Sony got for ditching their Japanese headquarters in California.
This game was done before that.
I know.
Granted, it was an American studio, but I've never heard of this issue before.
This is so rare.
I didn't know this was possible, but the game has done this thing where the fucking frame rate dies and Joel's hair goes nuts. And then it just fucking died. This is outstanding. This is amazing.
This should be made into a highlight of some sorts.
Yeah, I have no words. Actually, this is on the Twitch. You can go and add that as a highlight on Twitch if you want.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to after the stream, yeah. Yes, man.
So, in relation to, so going to Bleach Rebirth of Souls, you know how, some of the voice direction is a bit peculiar between both English and Japanese versions?
Yeah.
Well, Well, someone noticed that on like Byakuya's voice in his Seiyu, Ryutaro Okiayu, I believe his name was.
Yep.
It seems to doesn't seem to sound like he's, you know, his usual like deep sounding voice. Because I heard his Byakuya on the 04 anime and in the 2022 Thousand Year Blood War adaptation, and it's like, okay, he's got a pretty deep voice. Like Dan Warren's voice his voice still exudes quite a bit of authority, even if it isn't, you know, so deep and whatnot. But in Rebirth of Souls, I'm like, Okiayu sounds more like Dan Warren now,
Yeah.
which is odd. Like, what is going on with the Japanese voice direction? Like, even Daisuke Namikawa, whose voice is known for being quite deep as Ukiura, sounds more like Tony Oliver.
Yeah.
And the same case with Junichi Suwabe, with Grimjow. I'm like, why do the Japanese voice actors sound like their English counterparts?
It's always
It's a
interesting
bit of
when
a
stuff like that
bizarre
happens.
oddity.
Yeah, and this is just me. Like, I'm so used to the English voices, and I know the Japanese voices don't sound like they do in Rebirth of Souls either, because I've watched Thousand Year Blood War in both languages.
Joel, there's spores in the air, right? God damn it, Joel, you're already dead. The moment you see why don't people just go around with the goddamn face masks on?
And
Legitimate question. In The Last of Us, it seems like there'd be a reason for people to go around with the fucking gas masks on at all times. Why does nobody try to keep track of the mushroom problem? I'm hunting for supplies because I know what's up here. Here's hoping. See this? Now my game isn't crashing. Now I'm not having the frame rate drops anymore, which is interesting because I don't. It's not like I leave this thing on 24/7. You know, I turn
I
it
don't
off
leave.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, same here. Here with my PS5.
Like I play this thing like once a week at most, and I don't exactly drive it super hardcore, you know?
Yeah, I don't run anything like
Excellent.
ridiculous on this thing.
Yeah, and it's not like if this was a PC, I could be running like.
And you know, the funny thing is that
Like
even
overclocking and stuff on this, but I'm not doing that. That might explain some of the issues that I'm having if I was overclocking, but I'm fucking not. It's not like I'm running any mods or anything either.
you know, the funny, you know, Alex, going back to the issue I was talking about earlier, so even fans of the Japanese version of Rebirth of Souls is like
God
thinking,
damn it. Fight back, Joel.
in characters like Byakuya have like, oh, did Byakuya get a new voice or something? I'm like, no. What? Oh, it's confirmed to still be the same voice. It's just under different voice direction.
Yeah.
Must have had a bad voice director then.
Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole game has weird voice direction, both in English and in Japanese.
Even then, like, I remember Naruto Storm games had its weird case of, like, questionable voice acting. Like, of course, I remember with Storm 4, where it was done by someone who wasn't really well versed into, like, doing anime or something.
And the thing is that it's not like the voice direction in Rebirth of Souls is done by the same person who's currently doing the 1,000-Year Blood War, which is Ryan Johnston. And by the way, he also does the Digimon Adventure Tri films. And those are actually well dubbed. And I think
gonna make me swipe this fucking card.
But the thing is that this is done by, like, the voice direction in the dub is done by somebody else for Rebirth of Souls. And he doesn't have much attached to his name. This isn't like the plethora of voice directors that the 04 anime has. That's because the 04 anime it's 366 episodes long. So naturally, some voice directors are gonna have to come in and come out. Oh, well. Like, My Hero Academia is currently rotating between voice directors like Colleen Clinkenbeard and Clifford Chapin. And you can tell when it's Clifford. You can tell when it's Clifford Chapin, and based on the fact that the outtakes have our heroes glazing Bakugo. I'm like, can you tell he voice directed this episode? It was funny. And Izuku could only say the word Kachan.
Joel, I have 2 fucking hands. I can carry a shotgun in one and a key card in the other.
And I can summon.
Take your mask off yet.
And I can summon Exodia in the third.
I don't want to know where that third hand's been.
The third hand has always been behind my back, Alex. Don't you know?
Oh yeah, you've got one of those grown out of your shoulder type units.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Are you secretly the original shitty Iron Spider suit?
No. You remember that one time?
Thank fucking God.
You remember that one time when Miguel was trying to get every Spider-Man in on Miles, but then everybody thought that he was telling them to fight each other.
That was really funny.
Can this day get any damn weirder? I guess it can. And then the T-Rex shows up. What a funny story.
Cool story, Mom.
Say that again. I think it just did. That last line was horribly dumb.
Oh, man.
What a funny story. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mog.
Oh, hi, Mog.
How's your...
How's your sex life?
Yeah, I was gonna... How's your sex life?
Anyway, how's your sex life? Everybody betrayed me. I fell out with this world.
Just leave a cool fucking brick into a sink.
Who throws a shoe?
No, that's a genuine question. Every fucking person in the about you guys being good at your jobs. I thought I killed you guys. With as many zombies as there are, I think they would have found more around it. People who are immune.
You would think. Because they kind of need
Then
more
again-
than just
then
one
again, the
person.
Fireflies have killed a lot of people in their quest for this cure. Although, if they've gone to Raccoon City, they've found more than a few people who are immune to zombie bites. How many times does the average Resident Evil protagonist get bit?
The answer is yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey, I'm literally right behind you. I'm literally on your tail.
You know, the funny thing, Alex, you say that now, and we have to be reminded of the fact that in Bleach, especially in Rebirth of Soul, as we end up getting
What happened?
that we end up getting the counter mechanic, which allows you to recreate those famous panels where a character just suddenly appears right behind someone, and they're just like, what the fuck?
And your buddy over there is none the wiser, possibly because he's listening to AC/DC inside his helmet. I'm on a highway to hell.
No, he's listening to Back in Black.
Highway to hell.
Is he still on that high?
God, AC/DC sounds great.
What the hell? Your buddy's body is over there. Don't come closer to me. I'm gonna have to kill
One
you.
song I remember hearing from AC/DC was freaking Big Guys. Oh man.
My dad didn't believe that song was real. My dad's been around since before AC/DC, and he legit did not believe that Big Balls was a real song.
He got the biggest balls of them all.
I remember seeing a freaking music video where it's just fucking SpongeBob. It's just Big Balls flying over it.
Yeah, so I queued up the song, and he just busted out laughing, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my God, glad he laughed at it. That's nice.
My mom was like, okay. Where am I supposed to take this goddamn ladder? Do I put it over there? Oh, do I just need to go straight up? I'm overthinking this.
You might be.
Oh, would you look? Ow! Joel, if you'd have looked where you were going, you maybe could have seen that coming. Oh, you dumb son of a bitch. Joel. Fucking break down the arm. Strike the goddamn nerve.
Strike pose and you say, huh!
Thank you, Ellie. You know, this is supposed to be her second kill, right? She's been stabbing motherfuckers left and goddamn right all game. She's killed at least 6 people by now. More if you count the alternate universes where I died.
You really count her causing you to die?
No, I wasn't counting me dying. I was counting the ones she killed in the failed runs where I died.
I'm not.
You know, there's no way in hell I could have prevented that from happening. I could have sat there and waited until that guy came by. I could have... In fact, if I was Solid Snake, I could have climbed up here, waited for that guy to come up, and then pulled him off the goddamn ledge!
And now...
Sam Fisher could have done that too. I don't even like Splinter Cell, but Sam Fisher would have been able to do that. He would have done it incredibly coolly. Been voiced by Michael Ironside, and it would have been amazing. I want to see a Last of Us movie starring Michael Ironside made 30 years ago. Inside is Joel Miller. Just a random fucking guitar case in the hotel lobby. Melee weapons upgrade. Modifications last 1 hit longer. That's okay. We're going to have any kind of dialogue about the guitar case, considering how important that is to these 2 characters. No. Okay,
Hey then.
Okay.
Right.
Oh no, my frames are starting to go away.
Oh, no.
Okay, they came back. Oh hey, it's fondue.
It's due of fun.
There's fondue, and then there's fondant.
Which one is which? That is the question. Ow.
Those are the same speakers that were in the music shop.
You know, the funny thing is...
Well, I didn't know what to say. Legitimately, genuinely, Ellie, I didn't know what to say. You said, yeah, I know what it is. Oh, I was like, well, okay. I don't know how to continue that conversation, baby girl. Call me socially inept.
Call me the dumbest man alive, which he may be the contender for. Or which he may be in the running for.
Honey, Ellie, honey, can you help me push? Ellie, please, I need to push this musical instrument.
So...
Fucking awesome, let's get out of here.
So, the thing that's kind of surprising, Alex, is that you guys didn't end up watching the Starfire versus Cat of Blazes.
Oh, yeah, well, we didn't wind up doing that because I needed to get back to my Cry video. And I've got some other stuff that needs to get done.
How far along are you on that video?
I'm almost done. The problem is Premiere keeps fucking up and I have to go back and find a way around whatever the fuck up is. My frames are dying again.
Oh, God.
My frames better not go out to get milk and never come back.
like
I didn't need a fucking rifle. I already had one. Why is there just a dead body holding a rifle? When I was already holding a fucking rifle.
Now, now, Alex, hear me out on this. What if it were like that one corpse that was holding a grenade gun near its crotch?
It's a fucking 2015 thing. You'll be fine. Oh, you know?
I'm going to assume you have not seen in the that one part in Devil May Cry 1 where you find that one rando skeleton with a grenade gun near its crotch, and you're like,
sorry, I wasn't paying any attention. I was paying attention to Ellie and Joel here. That I was like, wow, it's incredibly convenient that we found this fucking rifle here with stuff in its magazine. Same model of bolt-action rifle my dad has. Okay, is that how you say thanks? Oh, there's one of the most famous shots in the game there. Coming from the wrong side.
hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. They're all fucking dead, Peter.
No, they're not.
Dead, Peter. Oh, I didn't know
Everybody's-
that. Oh, well, I'm
we'll
gonna cover
see.
it right.
Man, so much for that, man.
I just don't like you in particular, Cole. How did you know where I was? How did you know where I was?
How did anyone know where you were?
Fuck, I can fire a rifle from a crouched position in real life. You just have no peripheral vision or something.
Clearly.
If we go into this position, clearly we'll be able to get him.
Let's go to the left. Oh, that didn't work. Let's go to the left now. Up, that didn't work. Let's go to the right now. Up, that didn't work. Let's go to the left now. That didn't work.
It all
Put it
reminds me of how
Turn it over,
X3
put it back in.
where you can exploit the bosses. We can it's like, oh shoot! Well, if I'm getting hit right there, I'll go to the left. Oh shoot! I got hit again. I'm gonna go to the right. Oop, oh god dang it.
Which, by the way, that ends up permeating into the later entries in the Mega Man franchise to the point where it's just Spark Mandrill syndrome is always going to be a thing.
Yep.
Quit slang all over the place like this is Seattle or something. Oh wait.
Oh, I got hit.
And Burn Dino Rex has the best derp face in Mega Man X5. I can't believe it! You got me!
I've heard a theory that all the bad ideas in The Last of Us Part 2 are things that other people who had more sensible heads
Vetoed.
Neil Druckmann that he shouldn't do in The Last of Us 1. And you know what? It kind of makes sense. Crap all over here. Does nobody keep their goddamn doors closed?
I mean, why would they?
It's the zombie apocalypse. You might let in the zombies. or the apocalypse. Oh, my frames are dying again.
Your frames have Your frames are dying and are being infected by the cordyceps, Alex. We'll have to put them down.
Additional seating upstairs. You're just... Bro, you suck at your job.
Joel's like,
I'm surrounded by idiots. I'm surrounded by assholes.
He was staring at the fucking bathroom sign indoors.
then took all of his courage to not summon a giant monster.
I'll bet you this is the guy who killed me earlier. Oh, this is for me in the other life, asshole. You have no way of knowing that. But this is my revenge. This is my legacy, eternal sacrifice, etc., etc. Apparently somebody at Funimation wrote those lyrics.
My name's Banjo, and my housemate is named Kazooie. One day, Kazooie decided enough was enough, and she's had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Like, seriously. She did not like how I'd barely kept the house clean. She wanted it so clean that she could see her reflection in the goddamn wood. Like, seriously. What do you want from me, woman?
Are these those rat models with a meat texture applied? I think they might be.
Great.
Why don't I just have random rats on a... not on grill? Why is nobody manning the grill? We have to grill, Jesse.
And yet, it's like I'm somehow surrounded by idiots.
Ellie? Honey, point me in the direction of the back. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember the time I did actually 100% of Mario Sunshine, and oh boy, I had a guide on standby to get those blue coins.
Now, whoever,
You kind of have to.
whoever these guys' leader is better
Yeah.
than
Oh, yeah.
Leading out the
After
bad
watching some
wood in
Call Me
his
Johnny,
race.
like, let's play it like quite a handful of times, 100% it. I'm like, alright.
I think Ryan was the one who 100%ed the game. For the official Brain Scratch playthrough.
my name.
Oh, for
The newest one?
yeah.
I just want to go up to the guy who runs this whatever evil organization this is and say, my name's Joel Miller. I know you probably want to shoot me because I'm the guy who killed all your guys, but I think I was doing you a favor. One of them was staring at a bathroom door indoors, and the other one was completely spaced off in the middle of nowhere as I walked right up to him and I just broke his neck. I think I need some kind of accommodation or payment for taking care of all these motherfuckers.
I'm a chuckster. Throws Mario off to the
Like, legitimately, I will become your number one hitchman, and if it means that we no longer have to deal with morons like this.
Alex,
I do not know how any of these people manage to survive more than 5 minutes in this zombie-infested wilderness.
Alex, let me tell you something. The fact that we're both playing games where the main protagonist sounds like they have a southern drawl.
I'm standing on top of a goddamn bus, and not a goddamn one of you is coming to come get me. Why are you leaving me here?
God damn it.
Ellie, you might as well just come on down here, because there's... got the game set on hard, and AI is fucking up. AI is fucking up, baby girl. I don't know how to put this. The AI is they must have gotten dropped on his head as a subroutine because, dear fucking God, it is brain dead.
Joel, are you okay?
No.
Are you okay? Bust
No,
out wolf!
I'm not, baby girl, because these stupid hench freaks have got themselves lost. They have gotten themselves fucking lost, and now I can't find them to clear them out to make sure the rest of the game can continue. I don't know why. They don't need a reason.
Joel, why are you quoting video game lyrics?
They've got their way, their own way. Yeah.
Okay, Joel is losing it a little bit. Why is he quoting video game lyrics?
Joel.exe
Mad
has
and
stopped
now
working.
what happens? Never give up the fight. There's no way I will run away from all of my friends. As long as the voice inside me says so, I will always keep on running. No, seriously, where is everybody?
We don't know.
Ellie? Ellie, can you come down?
We don't know how to get you down from there.
The game isn't programmed with those kinds of options. Literally just dashing around doing parkour now. I thought for a second that I was crawling along. Which would make sense, zombie apocalypse and everything. I would swear that I've been in here before. Fireflies note, we don't need the Fireflies. Sure, they might have started the fight, but we're the ones that have done all the work. It's our blood in the streets. I don't agree with them wanting to take the fight to other cities. They need to earn their independence on their own. And I definitely won't take orders from some Firefly leader all the way on the other side of the country. Before the fighting ends, I suggest we rid ourselves of this is our city, our people. I don't see why we can't rule ourselves. Yeah. So the Fireflies were kind of already on their way out. There was absolutely no way in hell that even if they had managed to, 725. This was 12 years ago. Minimum wage. There's not enough 60 cents. You dumb son of a bitch. I killed a man with a shotgun not 2 feet from you. And you didn't hear it. Speaking of which, where the hell did you come from? I ran right past you.
He must have been too preoccupied playing another Naughty Dog title.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, he was playing Crash Bandicoot on his PlayStation Classic.
No, he was playing Smash Brandy's Cooch.
Cash Banuka.
That's when Crash.
I've been past there like 5 times and you spawn a new guy?
Program?
What the hell is going on, game?
Suddenly the game is trying to act like
Nobody
it's
has a
Mega
fucking
Man.
broom. Nobody has a fucking broom around here. You... Are you from Jackson, Wyoming? Because you might be too dumb to live.
You're right. He is dumb. He is too dumb to live. He's dumb as shit.
that was me. That was totally me. The protagonist has been taking out bad guys left and right and was only done in by his own incompetence. Oh, you respawned all of them, didn't you? No, no, no. Whatever. Maybe this will be a little bit more fun. Ow. What is this pattern with Naughty Dog games? Because Uncharted 3 did this as well. Where sometimes the AI just doesn't fucking work. And it doesn't spawn the bad guys, and then you think you've killed them all, and then they all show up out of nowhere.
And then they turn invisible. Alright, I got one more to go.
Come on, move, move, jump, jump. God damn it, jump, jump. Away, running away, running away.
Ready. See, now you made me think.
That was what I was doing. Hey.
You do realize that you made me think Yajirobe, right?
Yes. Why did your gun disappear? I could have used those bullets.
Speaking of Yadra, apparently I remember hearing a story from Sabbath that when it came to him doing the Kuwabara voice, it's like he basically took Mike McFarlane's Yajirobe voice and kind of used something similar to that for Kuwabara.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You're a meshy. I'm gonna beat your face up so bad kittens will be crying.
Why was this big fucking dude?
I like Sabbath's old voice for Kuwabara, less so than his current voice for him.
Why was that big fucking dude carrying a fucking pea shooter in his pocket?
Because his old voice as Kuwabara sounded at least a bit more unique than.
I'm not even kidding. That's the same model of 22 pistol that my dad has.
I gotta fly. Fly, Kazooie, fly.
Fly like you mean it.
Now the reason why I felt the need to save this egg for last. Look at that! Look at that big son of a gun. Wow. For once, Kazooie was the one who had standards there, guys.
Gotta have some standards, right?
Kazooie's usually the heartless one, but when she hears that suggestion as a joke, oh, she's like, yeah, no.
What the fuck is up with my... That doesn't look like that slide is racked back naturally. Craft myself a kit and get myself some health.
Get you out.
That's because I definitely want to wear out my thumbs.
You say that now, Banjo, but we still got another egg to hatch in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Now that we got
So
Terry...
using your flash powers to clip through the door, Joel. You know, if Joel was a flash, he would be too stupid to,
Alex, you
use
do...
his powers.
Alex, you realize he would...
survive the last-
Alex, you realize he would fit perfectly in with the Flash family in that regard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
Hey, Joel, maybe you could have done that yourself? Had her pull the card out?
Whee! Now we got another... And now we got one more long thing, and I believe another Cheeto page before we are done with Pterodactyl Land, because the last one requires us to have the last world in the game unlocked. Sadly, that world has the worst instance of Canary Mary.
Well, there's some shit going down. 2 people just got shot. Nothing, really. There's nothing we can do. I have a hope. Why would you shoot somebody who's already been fucking killed? You know that you can't... What? Why did you waste your bullets? This guy literally... This guy did climb over the fucking barbed wire on the Humvee. No, that would have been really bad. Whatever.
Just roll with it for now.
I feel like the mocap it first and then ran it later. Decoed the thing later, rather.
You say that now. Oh, Kazooie. Guess where we gotta go to get the water for this poor sap? You gotta go all the way to the clouds.
Well, you know... Hi.
Alright, we got the last Cheeto page. And we only need...
No, that's a legitimate question. How the fuck did you get here?
So we...
Are you in here?
So now we have our last objective.
Okay, so they got the couple that was over there, and you're with us. Old man army and the little girl, and well, you know. Frankly, I feel like it's more embarrassing than you guys. That an old man and his pet Moppet are currently eviscerating y'all.
You know, if I didn't know the meaning of the term moppet, I would have assumed that it was that you were talking about that Ellie would have suddenly turned into a Muppet.
Oh god.
Come on, admit it.
Fucking Muppet!
Come on, admit it, guys. That would have been funnier.
Yeah.
Well, I am totally down for the Muppets Last of Us.
Hi ho,
Muppets
Kermit.
version of it.
Hi ho, Kermit.
We have to get Liam Neeson to play Joel, though.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Hey ho, Kermit. Or welcome to The Last of Us.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog way back here.
Yeah, way back here! I don't know why you're yelling like this!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go pop somebody's head off.
Die, zombies! You all die!
Hey, what's going on here?
Ellie, where the hell are you? Ellie, why are you out in the open?
Kazooie, stop being a bitch.
I was trying to take cover. How did that not kill you guys? Just threw a grenade at you. Okay. Somehow that didn't kill him. Somehow that did. And somehow that killed me. Fortnite had a really funny joke about how Palpatine somehow survived. And they just had Palpatine, like somebody playing as Palpatine, fallen over, and then they had somebody dressed as Vader come up and dump a health potion on his head.
What?
Yeah. I hear that somehow Palpatine survived. Yeah. Here's how he did it.
Vader just pops up out of nowhere. Or drops
Samurai
a health
Vader,
potion.
specifically.
Samurai Vader drops a health potion on him, and Insidious is like, "Where's my goddamn spacecraft?" Suddenly, Vader just vanishes because canon event.
Boom shakalaka!
Son of a bitch, where did he go?
Carrying shotgun ammo, even though you didn't have a fucking. I'm standing right next to her. Why is she muffled? 3, lost, 1. And I scrap. Skeletons in tactical gear. Somehow I have a feeling that all of that stuff would
You're
have...
layered on top of them?
No, it's like they're wearing it. Somehow I have a feeling that the cloth would have decayed as well as the flesh, but you know... Maybe I have a bit more faith in the ability of the government to run things. And here's the thing, I don't even have any distinct faith in the government to be able to run things efficiently. I've worked for government subcontractors. I live in a place where, you know, I can see day to day how fucked up the government stuff goes. I just find it difficult to believe that anybody could be this fucking incompetent. Like, not even sweeping. Not even sweeping up the broken glass. Husks of cars. And lawlessness and husks of cars that people just don't move. The thing that keeps cars sitting on abandoned lots isn't like lawlessness. It's like, it's when nobody knows who the car belongs to. That's literally Sarah. Yeah.
Most jarring thing in this prehistoric landscape is this train.
The most jarring thing in this landscape is that the U.S. government uses the impact fund. Although it's better than Comic Sans. I have actually seen actual government documents printed by my local, by the city in Comic Sans. And I'm not kidding. Like, official posters, official, postage notes. Ellie, you're gonna get us fucking caught.
Allie's like, no, we're not.
Yeah, she's completely invisible except when she's not. Oh, no, I'm the one who's gonna get us caught. Ow. That definitely wouldn't have given me that. Joel, that is the weakest rear naked choke I've seen.
He's seen a lot of weak sauce rear naked chokes.
Yeah, I have fun children. Not that I was teaching the kids how to do the chokes, more specifically that they just started doing stuff like that, and they just get it in their heads like I can win by choking.
And then there was the
Or
then
they've
there was,
seen, like, UFC or something like that.
and then they end up seeing Man of Steel, and they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do the rear naked choke.
Oh dear God.
Hi, pattern baldness. I
But
need
you
your
can't-
ammunition.
In case you were wondering, and remember, Superman killed Zod
Run to the hills.
via the iconic rear naked choke.
My name is Joel Miller, and I am the fastest thing alive. I can run faster than speeding bullets. I am not more powerful than a locomotive, though. I am not more powerful than the writer's pen. Or in this case, whatever. It's kind
Alright.
of funny though.
Alright, now we're gonna use Mumbo to cure the illness.
Babe. There we go.
Alright, now that...
Give me your You don't have any ammunition. Why don't you have any ammunition? You had a gun. Oh, did I automatically pick it up? Okay. There's a concrete barrier between you and me. You shouldn't be able to see me.
Should he?
Joel, take off your fucking backpack. God damn it, Joel. You should have taken off your fucking backpack. Oh, this I don't have the patience.
I have quite a bit of patience. I just don't have patience for patience. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain myself to you.
I suppose that marks Ellie's 12th kill? Question mark? Drop anything? That's not ammo, that's a health kit.
Well, that solves that problem. Alright, so since we got that one back home, all we need to do is get the other one back home, and then we got... Now we gotta go to Witching World. I got some update data for the Game Boy Advance stuff.
Oh, shit. Ellie, you better be right behind me. Ellie, there we go.
And I see Damon's been interacting with Ghostface. You know, the funny thing is that...
Oh no, guys, my frames have gone out to buy milk again.
Oh, God. And now, time to go back to Pterodactyl Man.
The Bash. Dawn of the Wolf. The Turning. Oh, it's the video game.
then it's he did the mash. He did the
I don't mind
monster mash.
stealing all of your stuff. This
It was a graveyard
oddly-
smash.
This is oddly well kept in places and oddly not well kept in others. At least in Left 4 Dead, the zombie apocalypse was literally just happening. Guess I gotta jump down. Or do I?
Perhaps you do. Now that we got
Frank will be able to jump off there. They have.
Alright.
Alright, see you around. See you around.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Oh, it's these guys from the TV show.
And now I gotta go. Oh, get Mumbo's help.
That is not the kind of move you learn by not being in the fucking military. That gun looks like it would blow that kid's arm off if you fired it. This is kind of strange, considering, you know... Apocalypse scenario, kinda neat. Don't keep kids around. What?
Go.
You know, Mumbo, we're having to flip-flop between needing your help and not needing your help.
So seriously, genuine question, why is it in scenarios like this they always is like, oh, survival of the fittest, kill the children? Really, why? Seems like, you know, you want to take the kids in, brainwash them to your ideology, and, you know, make them... Because you gotta keep the fucking species going somehow. Do they have an adult voicing this tiny child?
They might.
Granted, you know, puberty and all, but it's kind of funny. The military abandoned the zone. The military that has access to fighter jets and nuclear weapons abandoned the zone. And I know nuclear weapons is turning into a fucking meme with me, but it's a genuine issue with The Last of Us that that nuclear weapons are not a part of it. Because with the worse a zombie outbreak gets, the more you think it is like, well, time to fucking get the place.
Shoot the fucker.
It literally is Cinco de Mayo today.
All then I was being totally a racist. Hey, chimichangas.
You know, why didn't you just say, yes, she's my daughter? It would have been a lot easier to explain than whatever the fuck we actually do have going on. They don't need to know that we're not related. I know it happens to these guys, it's very sad. Choo-choo toys. I'm gonna look at the credit card decal.
Oh, I've done all about I can do. All I can
Maybe
do,
I should
and
be right next to the fucking window, looking up through it like a fucking moron.
Well, Alex, I've done all I can do in Pterodactyl Land because the last thing we got to do, we literally need to go to another world.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Transformographizers, cars that trick your eyes.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Oh, Jack and Daxter to the board game. Dwellers of Satan. Okay. Checkers. Yes, who needs a big box for checkers? Uncharted the board game. I
bet you
remember that existing.
You know, Alex, I bet you anything that
Savage Starlight armor.
the board game for Uncharted features an area you despise as Boardwalk.
Damocles Rising, future tank. I can imagine how you'd make an Uncharted board game. Then again,
Alright, let's
making
look
it
at our
Uncharted
totals.
Monopoly might be a pretty good idea.
We'll have to wait a while before we can get the last Jinjo in this area, so for
Roller
now,
skates seem like they might actually be something useful.
we leave. Now we go to Grunty Industries. Alright. But first, let's stop by Wooden Hollow.
I did it. I literally did all the work. Let's see if there's anything to collect back here. No. Why is this here then? Why didn't the alley end right there?
I have the ability to unlock the quote-unquote last world in the game.
Everything in a game requires effort to make, effort to model, texture, render, etc. You can save by just mapping out the necessary bits. Joel, do you not know how to Spartan kick somebody?
Clearly, he's never seen 300.
Apparently not, even though 300 came out before the apocalypse would have in this game. It's fair if you hadn't seen it in the TV show. That was in 2003.
Really?
Yeah. That's why there was, somebody was wearing a Carrie Edwards shirt in the pilot. It might have been the second episode, actually. Somebody was wearing a Carrie Edwards shirt in the second episode. Which is kind of funny. Because hardly anybody remembers that John Kerry and John Edwards ran for president and vice president. Granted, that was like the first actual presidential election I remembered. I remember, vague things about the, Bush Cheney versus Gore and whoever his running mate was. Oh, there were Al Gore. There was Al Gore merch in the Last of Us as well, the TV show. I literally had this chair. It fucking sucked. God help the poor sap who bought fucking 7 of these. We had a public trial after a bunch of teenagers from our group killed that family that wandered into our city. They'd be punished for breaking our code. Instead, the boss deemed that they procured supplies for the group. This cannot fucking possibly end well. It didn't end there either. He then ordered that all of us take turns hunting other survivors in the area, bringing their supplies back to the camp. The group started yelling, protesting the new law. Fought. Alright. 4. Didn't dare lift a finger. So because when I turn to go hunting, yeah, fuck you. I do not believe that this is even a remote possibility. Fucking cowards.
I thought you believed in endless possibilities.
Oh, I do believe in endless possibilities, but there's a limit. There's no such thing as true infinity.
Bullshit. What do I mean by bullshit? Bullshit.
It's weird that they haven't, I'm surprised that they never actually did anything with, like, who Joel's wife was.
You really?
She doesn't even have a name. She's barely even a picture.
What was her name again? Allison? I'm gonna say yes.
Sure.
I was making a Doug Walker reference with that film.
What film?
Film that you keep insisting exists.
There are a few of those.
A film about a show we had recently watched.
Film about, film about it. A lot of people putting stock in the Fireflies. We literally found shit that the Fireflies is going under. Oh, whatever. Anyways, shall we watch? Oh, Avatar. It used to be that The Last Airbender and Dragon Ball Evolution were anomalies. Things that everybody united in their hatred of. Just so bad. If they came out today, they'd have people defending them.
Yep. And they'll try to be like, oh, but you defend stuff like Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman, Justice League, Man of Steel, even Suicide Squad, even Studio Squad are not as bad as fucking Don't Hey May Cry.
And yet, and recently it's Henry Cavill.
I'll go to bat for the remake. Legit,
By the
I will fucking go to bat for the remake over that goddamn show. And I do in the video. All of its flaws aside, all of its issues with design and characterization and the marketing antagonizing the fucking fans, it was a fun game at the end of the day. And that's what matters. It's a game. And it was fun. I had loads of fun playing that game. I had no fun intrinsically watching
All right, now, we will be going playing Grunty Industries to continue through our trek of this area.
We should let Old Man Miller do his Sonic the Hedgehog impression. It seems to be working so far. You are in the front. Joel, have you ever considered carrying a sharp piece of metal around with you? Or perhaps squeezing a little bit tighter with your arms? You've got large ones. Shouldn't be that big of an issue for you. God damn it. You didn't have to fall. I hate it in games when they treat those monitors like they're made out of paper. Because they're really heavy, actually. They spotted us. No, this guy spotted you and I killed him. And that spotlight legitimately panned past me and caught me again. What? You know, there's legitimately no telling as to whether or not that was caused by some sort of problem, or if that was just one of your guys being a fucking moron.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
And that's why we needed we needed to clear pterodactyl before we raided this place. Because we otherwise can't carry the batteries.
There we go. That'll save us some trouble. You are once again too stupid to live. Excuse me, I'm just going to do some quick field medicine here.
All right, so now we have Banjo's way of navigating through the Stomponodon on this pad.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't notice that guy there.
Hellfire Peaks. I can play this for as long
You know,
as you.
military parlance, tourist means something very different. Oh, god damn it, Joel. Ow. That would have been a great idea, but I had completely fucked it up.
I can think of worse ideas.
Increase my healing speed. Need more
Damn it.
Watch your back, huh? You won't need to watch your back anymore. Because both your back and your front are dead.
Are you sure about that?
I can tell. Can I climb up here? Answer would be no. What are you doing? Oh, my plan went south pretty quick, but I know how to get through here now. Goddamn look. Gotta kill these fools again. Ow.
fuck would you do that?
Because he was looking at me funny.
That is not an excuse.
It's not an excuse, it's an explanation.
It's a very dumb explanation.
Eat nail bomb. Or don't. Maybe that'll get you. There we go. Once again, I did most of the work, but
Sure.
yeah,
No, I'm saying
I am. But I am the protagonist. So that's right up my alley. Right up my milieu. Can I climb up here?
the answer is maybe.
The answer is no. So
Hey, look,
it's impossible to stealth kill these guys. I have to throw an explosive or something up there. Actually, speaking of explosive, where'd my nail bomb go? Shotgun shells. Did I trigger the nail bomb when I hit the Molotov? Yeah, possibly. It doesn't. Scripted events time.
Leapy by Banjo time.
Hey! Thank you, you're actually... People in real life who can just take a running jump and climb up there. Hell, I could probably do it if I tried hard enough. It's just weird seeing video game protagonists who are less capable than... Well, again, I know people who can just literally lay belly down, grab and still up. Contravance. That's what bad writers use to create tension. Ba-ba-da-ba, follow the incredibly linear pathway out of here. Ellie, both of us have committed far more grievous murders than this. Oh, Sullivan's Irish pub. How did that not kill you? Yeah, I'm trying to. Druck doesn't want me to find any ammo. I think I have to use my fucking long gun.
might need that.
I might, but I need to see if I can get out. Oh, no, I just needed to move it out of the way. That is a piss poor change. Run to the hills for your lives. Gotta make sure that they're right on our tails.
Tails.
Scripted escape sequences are never as cool as organic ones. God damn it, you turned it into a cutscene. It's the last. It's the Left 4 Dead of us. Why don't I just do some hardcore parkour?
Yeah, that'll totally convince them.
Well, I mean, I could just jump on top of a goddamn Humvee like it's Metal Gear Solid and throw one of all of my flash bombs inside.
But how would that? What would that? What would that accomplish?
I mean, it would leave them dazed and confused, and then I can fucking shoot them.
I mean, sure.
You left us behind. You left us behind, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? We would have been able to get out of there if you hadn't left us behind.
Dude.
Don't care about your bullshit reasonings. All you had to do.
Oh, you're at that
I would've,
part.
but I'm not Joel Miller.
May have been messed up reasoning on his part, but unfortunately, in some fucked up way, his way of thinking made sense for him.
Yeah, but it would have taken him like 2 seconds to lean down. It would have taken Joel the same 2 seconds to take a running jump. And the Pumper would have not been in this situation.
Yeah. Not really. Well, you know, I just got out of water, so probably a bit more cool than I would like to be. You should have seen what Jeremy Scott was doing
Oh my god,
in regards to
it's
this
a
game.
giant crab. I've never seen crabs this big before. I only see
Ew.
little tiny ones.
Like a horseshoe crab.
Usually it's like, this one looked like a blue crab. That usually what I find on the beach are like hermit crabs. It's neat finding a big crab though. Usually we run away. Skitter, skitter, skitter.
One of the more oddly interesting bits with nature is just finding out what becomes these insects. Like, you'd be
Yeah, those
surprised.
Like a little, the little larva.
Yeah, it's like, huh, so this thing becomes this thing.
I could literally climb up this.
He had a good point Fine, Alex.
Well, all we're doing is walking and talking, so probably.
So would you be able to save?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sign
because
off for the night.
yeah. Next time on the Banjo of the Kazooies, I'll be continuing Grunty
Auto-saving,
Industries.
that's a manual save.
So until then, we'll see y'all later.